Hi there, I'm Irina and I'm a girl with a heavy bag and multiple blisters, and I like to walk my Camino solo and off stages. Follow me along on my first couple of days on Camino Primitivo after switching from the Norte. In this episode, I'm sharing with you my first impressions of the Primitivo and my first sabotage. Right here at the Cathedral of Oviedo, I'm starting my Camino Primitivo. For those of you who is just starting to follow my journey now, I have been on the Camino for the past 10 days. I started my Camino del Norte in Santander, and now in Oviedo, I'm switching for the Camino Primitivo. So basically, Camino Primitivo is supposed to be more challenging than any other Camino. It's the most challenging one because it goes through the mountains, so it's constantly up and down, but it's the most rewarding one in terms of the scenery. So I'm starting already with hurt toes and blisters on my feet, and we'll see how it goes. So I got my walking sticks in Oviedo, I got my hair done, I got half a day rest yesterday, and yeah, I am not gonna push myself. I have some flexibility in time, so I'm giving myself sometime between 13 and 16 days to do this Camino. The average is, I guess, 12 to 14 days, but we'll see how it goes. I'm also excited because the Camino Norte, I didn't start from the very beginning. I started in Santander, so I didn't have that feeling of starting with other people at the same time. And here I just met a few people. We were staying at the same hostel and they just got their passports. It's their first day, so it's like a different feeling. You meet people on the first day and you're starting together, so it's exciting. It's exciting. I'm glad I'm doing this. Buen Camino! Just came out of the town of Oviedo, getting to the outskirts. The town is behind. It's been 4 kilometers. I have 15 more at least. Okay, so this is the town of Oviedo. It's far behind. And I guess this is where I'm heading to. The mountains. I can't believe it. I can't believe I'm doing this. There it is. I have been expecting this question. Where am I going? Why am I switching to the most complicated Camino? Knowing that I'm going to suffer. I'm already suffering in a sense. My feet are suffering. And I'm still switching. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be difficult. My brain is sabotaging hard. Oh, it's gonna be up and down. It's basically something that I don't like. My brain is saying, Irina, you crazy. Give up. Go, turn around. Keep going on the Norte. You can do it. It's hot. It's hard. And I'm a little girl in the big world. Camino Primitivo day 1. Just a few kilometers past Oviedo. Last night at a hostel, I met a girl who was walking the same Camino as I was walking up until today, and she got an inflammation in her foot. She couldn't walk anymore. She took 1 week rest. For 1 week she could not walk, and yet she's going back on the Camino. I was surprised that she's still going back. She said, yeah, I'm gonna go maybe do like 5-10 kilometers a day for now and see how it goes. And she said she was gonna send her bag. So basically there is a service that you can use to send your bag ahead of you, and you just walk without your bag. A lot of people do it, and I'm actually questioning myself right now. Should I be doing that too? Like, I don't know. I'm sabotaging. I'm sabotaging big time. Seriously, these views, they give you a boost. We all have our own issues, like health issues. You never know how it's going to turn out. You never know what you're going to have a problem with. You can never predict how your body is going to react. And most likely, you'll have at least something. At least the fatigue, right? At least that. Got my sticks out. It's very hot. Very hot. This is much better than on the Norte. Here I feel way more safe. The woods look completely different. I like Primitivo. Here's the fun part. Up. Up. And the video doesn't look that bad. Well, it's not that bad, but it's so hot. And when you've been walking for hours, not easy. These views, that's what keeps you going. Seriously, my heart is beating like crazy. So beautiful. I can't get tired of this. Okay, so I still have an hour and a half to go to the albergue that I booked. So I've done 15 kilometers so far. It's my first day on the Camino Primitivo and my day 11 walking. What I think about Camino Primitivo, I love it. I enjoy walking it more than the Norte. I feel much safer. People are very friendly. It just feels cozier. It just feels more welcoming. I don't know, maybe I will come up with a better explanation in the next few days, or maybe I will change my opinion on that. But so far, honestly, I really like it. Although the day is very tough. It's very hot. I left Oviedo quite late, around 11, because I had to wait for Decathlon to open to get my walking sticks. And then I'm like, okay, well then I'm gonna go to the cathedral and start my Camino properly from the very beginning, although I could have saved 20 minutes. There is less infrastructure though. I guess here maybe you have to plan your meals a little bit better, like always have snacks with you. Buon Camino. This is the pace at the end of the day. I've done 20 kilometers. I just have a few more minutes to go. Very tired. It actually feels like I've done 30 because I've been going up and down in the heat, plus the bag, plus my feet that are not doing great. Whew. Tired, sweaty, but happy. It was a beautiful day. And I finally make it to this amazing hostel, Villa Palatina. Have very nice dorms as well as a restaurant, and a lot of pilgrims stop here because this is the first food drink stop after a 10-kilometer walk. Also, look at this rest area where you can dip your feet in a cold stream of water. It's priceless. After a hot day of walking, it's just priceless. It feels so good. My feet are in the cold water. I'm in a super nice albergue, and I feel like I'm gonna be the only one tonight here because I don't follow the official stages, and so the official stage today goes to Grado, so everybody's going to Grado, and I decided to stop 5 kilometers before Grado, so I have a whole hostel probably to myself. Despite the fact that I love being alone and I felt very privileged to have the whole hostel to myself, at some point I actually started feeling a little bit uncomfortable to be all alone in a big hostel in the middle of nowhere. The employees of the hostel were amazing though. They made me feel like a queen, they reassured me, they gave me a key to the room, and I finally felt safe. And then when I made it to the room, I see this sign on the wall. And honestly, this is what the Camino is all about. It communicates with you all the time. You get answers instantly. Day 12 of me walking and day 2 of the Camino Primitivo. Parts like this I do not like because it's along the highway. The cars are going like crazy and it's just not very safe. It's so pretty, even though it's all in the mist. Oh my gosh, it makes it even prettier. Village of Penaflor. Look at this tiny street. My day 12 on the Camino and day 2 on the Camino Primitivo. It's almost 10 a.m. I've been walking for an hour and a half. I'm going towards the city of Grado. Amazing mood. I'm in amazing mood. Everything is so perfect. I love the Primitivo much better so far. I have my bag, but I'm cheating a little bit. It's almost empty. So I sent my stuff ahead. I decided to pamper myself a little bit and get rid of some weight. Go in a shorter stage would not be an option because there's no accommodation really that I would like to stay at. I do not know how to explain that, but even though I'm passing through rural areas and Again, there's not many people, but I feel much safer on this Camino than the other one. I feel much safer. It's easier to stay on track because the yellow arrows are everywhere. So you don't even spend your energy thinking about where to go next. You, like every time something changes, it's right there. You see it big and bright. And number 3, it really feels like the Camino that I was looking for. It's just a simple way that really lets you be in your thoughts, think and reflect and wonder and be with yourself. Camino Norte felt too busy. You always had to think where to go next, how to get there. Buenos días.
Buenos días, el camino.
Gracias.
Por aquí.
Gracias.
Todo para allá.
Gracias. You see, everybody's so nice and kind. Here, it's like you feel like you're not alone. Like you're protected. They are so used to it. Maybe because this is the initial Camino. They're really used to it. I hope it stays this way. Grado waking up, 10 a.m. I guess here we go, starting the ascent. Looks like it's gonna be a long day ahead. Bye bye, Grado. Be strong, Arena. Be strong. I'm starting my ascent, which is gonna be brutal today. And just like every day for the rest of the Camino. I'm going up, and it's just the beginning. It's already getting super hot. I need to change my shirt for the short sleeve. I love scenery like this. So far, ascent equals to 17 floors. Isn't it better than the ocean? I don't know, to me it is, even though it's hard. Look at this. Look at that road. No way, guys, no way. I've already climbed 39 floors. I guess this is where they used to, or maybe still, wash their clothes. They have the clotheslines, they have the clothespins. Here we go. That's gonna be the end of me. Going down now. Advertisement. Breakfast, 400 meters. There's another one. Albergue. 370 meters. And a smiley face. I just had my lunch in a beautiful place. I'm surrounded by the apple trees. I have a view of the mountains. I have a mountain in the back. It's so peaceful, it's green, it's quiet. It feels safe, it feels it's hard to explain. But I'm very emotional today. I feel very emotional because I feel so happy and I feel so blessed that I'm doing it. I feel proud of myself. I feel so grateful that everything is just going so well. Despite the blisters, despite the fatigue, despite hardships. There's hardships everywhere. No matter what you do, you just have to live with them and embrace. I've had some tears, happy tears in my eyes today, just because I'm amazed. I'm amazed with how everything is going, and I'm so grateful to this life. I'm so grateful to this world that it's very kind to me. I see kindness in people. Kindness is everywhere. I'm just so thankful for everything that's happening to me. I'm so thankful and grateful that I actually switched for this Camino Primitivo. I'm liking it much better. It's exactly what I was looking for. Although Camino Norte is beautiful, but I feel like that one is more for admiring the views, and it was going through very pretty little villages, very pretty. It's very pretty. But here it's not only pretty, it's also peaceful, and it's a special vibe. It's totally different. Maybe it's just mountains is my vibe. Maybe it's not the water, maybe it's the mountains. Who knows? Anyways, I'm halfway with my distance for today, so I better get going. The sounds of the countryside. It's hard on the bicycle. Where are my heroes? Those who do it on the bicycle. Here we go again. Up. I'm a few minutes away from my albergue, and what an exhausting day. Beautiful, but exhausting. It's so hot. Can't imagine how people do it in the summer. It's very hot. On the Norte it was much cooler, much cooler. So don't even have shorts. I wish I had a pair of shorts and my sunscreen, because I ditched my sunscreen. Thought I wouldn't need it. My feet are killing me. Exhausted, hot, sweaty. I can't wait to take a shower and take my shoes off. So yeah, that's me at the end of the day. I'm barely walking. By around 5 p.m. I make it to my albergue, which is definitely in top 3 of all the hostels I have stayed at on my Camino. It's very clean, nice, stylish, and it has a beautiful story. It is run by a family who had bought a very old building and they did a full reconstruction. They also offer breakfast and communal dinners. That night we were 3 pilgrims staying there, and it was an amazing stay. For dinner we were served cream of pumpkin, beef stew, and a dessert, accompanied by my favorite Rioja wine.